2024 has been the craziest year in terms of prop firm challenges. We are approaching the end of the year, guys, and starting a new year. So what I want to do in this video is I'm going to give you guys some tips on what you can do to elevate your trading in order for you to pass challenges going forward, whether it's tomorrow or whether it's in 2025. This has been a heavily requested video, so please make sure you take notes. And yeah, we're not going to look at the charts at all. The first one I have here for you guys is strategies, yeah? So whenever you are trading, you need to make sure you pick a strategy and that strategy works for you. Usually what happens is when people are taking prop firm challenges, one of the reasons that they're losing is because their strategy hopping. They're bouncing from one strategy to the next strategy to the next strategy. This happens a lot, especially when you experience losses. So you need to understand when you're trading, guys, losses are a part of the game. If you cannot handle losses, you can't handle trading. It's really that simple. Like, yes, it is fun when you're on a 5-win streak, you know, but you also need to understand there are going to be times where you are going to be on a 5-lose streak where you're losing 5 trades in a row. And you have to have that thick skin to understand that I am not going to change up my strategy. I am not going to strategy hop because I know that this strategy works for me. So in terms of prop firm challenges, guys, strategies is probably the biggest thing of it all, yeah? And in the bubble of strategies, there has different branches, okay? That's the best way I can put it. So just imagine the strategy branches like this, or even like the palm of your hand, and that's the strategy. There's obviously other little things here that will affect the strategy, and the first thing I would say is risk management, guys, okay? So when you are trading, doing prop firm challenges or even live account challenges that's personal, risk management is a must. So whenever I'm trading on prop firm challenges, guys, I highly suggest that you risk between 1 to 2% per trade, okay? So people might say 2% is a bit crazy or 2% is a bit much for a challenge. Well, it is what it is at the end of the day, which will take me to point number 2 of the strategy is it's all about quality over quantity. So obviously, if you are always trading, taking with 50 trades in a week or something like that, you will be risking like a total of 0.5 per trade because you know deep down you're trading too much, you know? So on this side here, guys, we need to focus on the quality of a trade versus the quantity of your trade. So what I will say is that if I see a trade and the monthly time frame is bearish, the weekly time frame is bearish, the daily time frame is bearish, 4 hour is bearish, 1 hour all the way to 5 minutes is bearish, yeah? Of course, this trade now lands up in my favor of it being a nice quality trade. And if it's a nice quality trade, I will then risk 2% on that trade for a minimum of a 1:3 risk to reward ratio. And in that one trade, I would have made 6% back versus making 3% back if I was risking 1%, you know? So quality over quantity always. Risk management is a must. And the third thing I will say on the bracket of strategies, guys, is make sure you are using your journal and that you are back testing. This is the only way for anybody to know if the strategy actually works. So let's just say, take a total of 20 trades following every single process of your strategy and see how that performs, you know, and journal every single trade. You will see that there is a pattern, and that pattern could be that maybe you're better at taking buy positions versus sells, or maybe you are better trading on the 1 hour versus the 4 hour, you know. So this is one thing I will always highly suggest in terms of passing prop firm challenges, is choosing the right strategy. Next thing I'm going to discuss is the common warnings or the common pitfalls of traders taking challenges and the reason why you're failing every single challenge that you're doing. We're going to make sure that you don't fall into any of these traps. The first trap would be over leveraging. For those that don't know what over leveraging is this is a classic rookie mistake. So let's say you have a 100K account with FTMO. And if you risk 5% in a single trade and it goes south, you're going to lose 5,000. And that's not good because you didn't stick to your rules and you should have just traded a smaller lot size and calculated your risk, Losing 5% in one trade is crazy, where in a different scenario, you could have risked 1% per trade and you could have taken 5 separate trades instead of taking one big trade of 5,000. That's what over leveraging is, yeah? And a lot of people do this, and this is why a lot of people fail. Challenge this, okay? The next thing is breaking the rules. So as you know, when it comes to prop firms, guys, yeah? Every prop firm has rules, whether it's trading the news, holding trades over the weekend, daily drawdown, and minimum lot size, consistency, and all that kind of stuff. You have to make sure that you actually check these rules of the prop firms that you are buying these accounts with and making sure you actually follow these rules. Because if you don't, that's how you end up failing a challenge, One is over leveraging, and two is literally breaking the rules. So once you make rules, guys, just stick to them. It's really and truly that simple. And thirdly is revenge trading, yeah? So if you lose a trade and you're tempted to jump right back into win it back, don't do it. Take a break. Come back with a clear head. Because, if you're going to be entering trades, it's one of those things where the moment you lose a trade, guys, you don't want to think to yourself, I need to make that money back. That's the wrong mindset. The minute you start thinking, I need to make that money back, you're going to spiral into your emotions, yeah? You're going to spiral. You're going to take 1 loss, 2 loss, 3 loss, 4 losses. Now you've taken 4 losses in a row. Your next trade, you're going to over leverage. Then after over leveraging, you're going to break the rules, And that's basically how a lot of people mess up when they are trading, okay? So those are the most common mistakes that new traders and intermediate traders need to stop doing in order to pass their challenges in 2025. Because in 2024, we're leaving all getting bad habits behind, guys. We are pushing through and we're making noise. So remember, discipline is what separates the pros from the rest. Really and truly speaking, guys, if you want to become a consistently profitable trader, what you need to do is you need to start acting like one. So for me personally, when I first started trading, I was blowing through accounts like no man's business. I was buying account failing, buying account failing, buying account failing. And one thing I did learn that is after every loss, there was a lesson, which is very, very good. And the second thing I did understand is the fact that if I want to be a profitable trader, if I want to be a disciplined trader, and if I want to be a consistently profitable trader, you have to start acting like it, guys. Yeah, you need to start acting like that person that you want to become. There's no point you just hopping on the charge trading and not seeing what the bigger picture is. That's something I used to never ever see when I first started trading versus now. So even now I understand what it takes to become a profitable trader, what it takes to become a disciplined trader. You have to read your books, you have to journal your trades, you have to become one of the markets every single day. You have to look at the charts at least for 5 to 10 minutes, These are standard things that anybody that wants to elevate their trading needs to do. And obviously, if you're not doing that, you're not going to see results. So one thing I do want to say is when I first started doing all these challenges, I didn't have rules, I didn't have discipline, I wasn't journaling, I wasn't doing nothing. Versus now, I'm doing the complete opposite. Why? Because you need to act like that person you want to become. So make a list of things, on that version of yourself as the profitable trader that's passing prop firm challenges, and do exactly that. Okay, follow those rules of what that person is doing, and I can guarantee you're going to pass all your challenges in forward in 2025. Okay, so the last question I will ask myself, or what you should ask yourself, is, so how do you prepare for prop firm challenges in 2025? I've just given you the handbook on how you prepare, but what I'm going to give you guys now is the tools in order for you to prepare to pass your challenges. The first one is in the most obvious one, and that's TradingView. You're going to have to use TradingView in order to pass challenges, but in order to analyze the charts, dissect the charts, and become one of the markets. So TradingView is number one. The second thing I will say, guys, is the 5P trading community. So this is my community. If you do want to become a part of it, make sure you hit the link in description. So what we do is we teach members how to trade, literally from scratch all the way to master. We host calls every single day, Monday to Sunday. We don't play. And yeah, we have a nice little community inside of a tight-knit crew or tight-knit people. Any issue you have, we can help you out. Whether you've been trading for 1 day, 1 year, or 100 years, we listen here, we don't judge. Community is basically what you need in order to elevate your trading. And 5P community is one of the best communities out there. And we are a growing community as well. So I'm not going to say too much, but yeah, the 5P community. And the third thing I would say, guys, is go find yourself a mentor. Yeah. I'm not saying that you should come to my videos and, you know, I should become your mentor. But if you like what I'm saying and I fit the shoe, I'll be your mentor. However, if I'm not the right person or if I'm not the right fit, make sure you go find a mentor. Because the reason why you need a mentor is you need someone to tell you right from wrong. You need somebody to teach you the ways on how to become a profitable trader, how to pass challenges, and so on and so forth. Because if you didn't have that person in your corner, your trading experience will be completely different. Had I had a mentor in the past, I wouldn't have had to blow through over 20 accounts and 20 challenges or propfirms, you know. He or she could have told me the blueprint on what I need to do in order to, you know, become a profitable trader. So yeah, trading you, join the 5P community, and get yourself a mentor, guys, yeah? So passing a propfirm challenge in 2025 is totally achievable if you follow the right plan. It's about being consistent, disciplined, and prepared for anything that the market throws at you, guys, okay? So if you found these tips helpful, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and always don't forget to subscribe. And guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Let there be peace in the Middle East, and let my brothers and sisters be safe. Peace.